Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some monster news to talk about. The 2024 Fang Vote doll has been revealed to be none other than Jinafire Long, who's going to cost $90, and there's going to be 2 voting rounds, but all that information and more, let's talk about it now. So last year we had Rochelle, you know, right, we were voting on her different outfit pieces, hairstyles, makeup even, and boots, and now she's finally shipping out to people who purchased her all the way back last year. And now this year's Fang Vote doll is going to be of Jinafire Long. And there are a couple of differences here this time around with how they're doing things. So let's take a look here at the trailer for the doll. Okay, here we go. Here's the Fang Vote trailer for Jinafire.
Hey girls, happy New
hello,
Year.
Annalise.
I'm Annalise, and I'm your Fang Vote
She's
designer
been doing a great
this year.
job at Monster High.
Last
She's
year
been designing
we heard
amazing
a lot of
dolls.
feedback
So
from you guys that
I'm
we're
glad she's got this
incorporating into
gig.
this year's campaign. We know you guys really wanted to see real physical models for voting at each stage, so you could really think about the choices you're making. So this year we're changing it up a little bit. You'll only get to vote on one character from the beginning, but on that character you'll be able to make so many amazing choices by reviewing real physical samples of each choice. Each week, as you make these choices, we'll be adding them to the model. So you'll also get to see the model be built over real time every week as you vote on your choices.
This year's Fang Vote character is Jinafire Long, our Chinese dragon. For this design, I pictured her rising out of the water on a moonlit night, ascending towards the sky, ready to celebrate her special
production level
year.
of how she's gonna look like.
The first layer of this look begins with a pair of gold fishnet.
Oh, I love that. It looks great. I love that shine the
scale-like
fishnets
touch to her
have. Oh, it's
design.
amazing.
The next layer
It really
is a
adds
fitted
to her
collar
dragon
dress.
flair.
The bodice is double layered with
Ooh,
satin
the
and mesh.
dress. Look at
while
the
the
dress.
fully lined
It is
dress
so
skirt is a custom metallic jacquard design
I love the print.
that blends
Like
sky, water, and
the
fire
designs.
elements in a
It's
seamless
stunning.
The third layer is a magnificent
yeah, I was gonna talk.
overskirt
I
that
wanted
replicates
the blue
the
layer
effect
is
of
like
water falling
it looks
off the
like
dress
water.
as she
It is
rises out of the
genius.
sea. This garment is
And it
secured
looks
by
so
a
fluffy
ruche
and
charmeuse
soft.
yoke and includes 5 layers of gathered ruffles that
I
create a
love.
beautiful
I like this.
ethereal effect. The final flourish to this dress
And then the gold-
are 2 elaborate metalwork inspired pieces that infuse
The gold
the
pieces on the
weather-based
front,
origins of
like
the Chinese
what?
dragon. My
Are you
favorite
kidding?
parts are the 2 symmetrical clouds
I wonder if
that
that's
frame her
plastic
dress
or
with
like
raindrops
actually like
suspended
metal or
mid-motion
something because
as
it looks
she
really
glides up
substantial.
towards the sky. So now that you've seen the dress, I
Wow,
hope
the
you'll
back
join
looks
me on the
amazing.
journey to complete the rest of her design through
I wonder
voting.
how it's going to be
Together, I hope we'll
like
create a
held
vision
on
that
to a
encapsulates
dress.
all the
Is
beautiful
it a
aspects
separate
of her
piece?
character. Ancient yet modern, structured yet fluid.
It looks amazing.
Fire and water working together in harmony as she takes to the skies.
So get excited,
Okay,
ghouls.
here we go. Here's the
Voting
information.
begins on January 26th.
Voting start,
There will be 2 rounds where you'll make 3
2 vote,
choices per round. As a fan club exclusive
Okay, I
perk,
see.
voting will be limited to members only. So please sign up for a membership if you'd like to participate in the voting process. However, final presale will be open to everyone, even those of us without a membership. Fang Vote Jinafire will be $90 like her beautiful predecessor, Fang Vote Rochelle. We heard your voices, and so this year we'll be showing you the final doll and final packaging as part of our presale reveal. Our presale
People were not
reveal
happy that they did not see the packaging with
February
Rochelle.
9th. So happy voting. I can't wait to see what choices y'all are going to make and how we're going to design this doll
I'm
together.
so excited. Yes. Thank you, Annalise. Okay, wow. So that was Annalise. She's done a lot of great work at Monster High. I believe she actually just celebrated like a anniversary. Like she's been there for like 8 years or something. Like she's been there a long time now, I think, or 60. I don't know. But like I remember seeing like a story of her posting about like, oh, she's been there for a couple of years now. So it's really great that she keeps on doing amazing work. And now she got this Jinafire gig. Honestly, just give Annalise all the stuff because like I feel like she's the best at like translating great designs into actually great looking dolls. So because good luck Schoolia, I still have her in box. Like I don't want to touch her. She looks amazing as is. But yeah, so here we have Jinafire. She's already, I mean, completed. Like the dress is how we see it here. Hopefully there's no changes. Like the dress actually ends up looking that way for us consumers. But the actual voting will be for, I'm assuming, the hairstyles, the makeup, makeup, and then the shoes, and maybe like an accessory purse. She said that there's 2 voting rounds, and then there's going to be 3 options in those 2 rounds. So I guess there's only like 2 other things that we're going to be voting on. If that's, I mean, I think the hairstyle is a sure thing, like the hairstyle. But then what else? The shoes, I guess, is like the most next important thing that we would vote on, right? Like the shoes and the hairstyle. Because, you know, she was barefoot in the video. So that's, I guess, what we're going to be voting on. So nothing really too substantial. Like, you don't have to pay for the membership. You will be able to save up those $10 and put it towards buying the actual doll. She is going to be $90. So, like, maybe don't buy the membership if you're not already a member. Although, I guess if Operetta is coming out this year with a members exclusive doll, I guess you should get that membership already so you don't have to get it then. It really depends on like how tight-knit you are with, like how tight you are on budget right now. It depends. But like is it necessary to buy the membership to vote on the hairstyle and shoes? No. Like if I didn't have my membership already from last year, would I buy one right now just to vote on her shoes and hairstyle? No, it's not worth it to me in my eyes. It's just like those are 2 very small things that will not really change the look too much of the doll, unlike with Rochelle where we actually got to vote on the makeup, the hairstyle, the bag, the shoes, the dress, different parts of the dress. So those were a lot of different, like a purse, like those were a lot of different rounds of voting. And this time it's like much easier done where we already know what character, what dress she's going to be wearing. Really, it's just the shoes and the hairstyle that are left to be voted upon. So I think that's much easier to do and doesn't really require you to purchase the membership, especially again, because it's going to be $90, the actual doll. And you know, the pre-sale will launch on February 9th. So that's in 2 weeks. And until then, we're going to be able to vote on the 2 last, voting rounds. So that is, pretty exciting. I never got Rochelle. I voted with her. Like I made videos for every voting round. So I was invested. But I never bought her. I don't know why. We only had like the limited stock photos. We didn't see her packaging. And then even the stock photos changed how, to what the actual doll ended up looking like. So I hope this time around with the, more transparent stock photos, hopefully, right? Like they will be more transparent with how she will actually look like, the final doll, with the packaging too. Because I feel like people not seeing Rochelle's packaging back then definitely was also a little bit of a flop, right? Like it didn't help, especially because she was so expensive. Like people wanted to know, like, where's my money going, So I think this time around with the packaging, they will hopefully show it, and then the final doll as she will be sold to consumers. I hope that will also persuade perhaps more people to buy her, because I mean, design wise, I feel like Jinafire is better than Rochelle. Rochelle is a very busy looking doll. The hairstyle is long and is not the greatest hair. She has a lot of different pieces going on that are kind of like fighting for attention. But with Jinafire, it's clear where the attention is going. It's the big blue outer layer. And then the next highlights are the 2 gold things in the front, and then the dress, and then honestly the fishnets, you don't even really see them, so I feel like that's a little bit of a miss. But it does add a little bit more texture, I guess, to her legs if you really look closely to her legs. So I feel like for Jinafire, it's less busy, and therefore it makes her look more cohesive and better. I just think she looks better overall designed. And did Annalise design Rochelle? I don't know if she did she? I feel like someone else did, but if she did, then I feel like maybe she's also grown better. I don't know. I feel like, again, she's been Mattel for a lot of years now. So I guess we're all growing in a sense, obviously. But because I feel like for Jinafire, it's better. It's more cohesive. So I feel like that way it makes more sense with the dress that she's wearing. And then honestly, again, the hairstyle and the shoes, I don't think they will change too much of the overall look. So yeah, I think she looks great. Will I be buying her? Again, $90. A lot to muster. It's like a lot to pay for. So I don't know. Again, It depends on like how great she actually ends up looking like what will the face screening be, like will she have real lashes? I hope so. And then the packaging, what will that look like as well? But I'm tempted, I mean, because she does look like a really good display piece, like for sure. I'm just, again, like $90 and then plus shipping, like that's 120 something, at least for me. I'm international, so that's a lot of money. So, but I guess it's up to you. And again, you don't have to pay for the membership right now. You don't have to pay for it. Again, save up that money for the actual doll, which will be available to, again, everyone starting February, pre-sale starting February 9th, in 2 weeks. Until then, we'll be able to vote on the last two things, and then we'll see how she will actually look like. So I'm excited. But what do you think of her design so far? Does she look better than Rochelle? And will you be participating in the voting rounds? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.